Good day, library friends. This is Miss Claudia. I'm happy to see you today. This is our Downey City Library story time, and we're going to be doing books about the ocean and the sea and fish, so we're going to have a good time. So I don't usually do this, but today we're starting out with an experiment. And so we're going to do a dancing rice experiment. So we're going to start out. Right here we have a cup, and in that cup I'm going to put a whole cup of water, okay? This is something you might want to try at home. And then in the water we're going to put some rice, not a lot of rice, a quarter cup of rice, okay? See? And you don't have to do this, but I wanted to do this since we're doing the ocean today. I wanted to put a little bit of food coloring so it would look like the color of the ocean. Okay, now I'm gonna mix up the blue and the rice and the water a little bit. Now we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of soda. You probably have some of this around the house. And then I'm gonna mix it in really good so all the soda isn't stuck on the bottom, right? Okay, now we're gonna put the vinegar. Oh no, look what Miss Claudia did. Don't do this at home. Okay, I'm like famous for this kind of thing. Okay, see, but look, I'm going to show you this close up. This is the dancing, see, it's the dancing rice. Can you see the rice dancing? Let me show you. It was dancing, but it went over the whole thing. See, there's the rice, it's dancing. See, oh, cute. Do you like it? Okay, that's how you make dancing rice. Okay, we're gonna get this stuff out of my way, and then we're gonna have our stories. So let's go ahead and start our first one. I'm the biggest thing in the ocean by Kevin Sherry. I like this book a lot. The pictures are really big, and they tell you that you can see a lot of different sea creatures. I'm the biggest thing in the ocean. I'm a giant squid, and I am big. I'm bigger than these shrimp. Oh, way bigger than the shrimp, huh? And I'm bigger than these clams. Oh, sure, we can see that, can't we? And I'm bigger than this crab. That's a cute crab, huh? And I'm bigger than the jellyfish. And I'm bigger than all of these turtles. And I'm even bigger than this octopus, and they're pretty big. And I'm bigger than that shark. And I'm bigger than this fish. Do you know what these are called? They're little puffer fish. Whoops, I'm gonna miss a page, and I can't miss a page because we'll miss part of the story, and we don't want to do that. I'm the biggest thing in the ocean. Look, is he the biggest thing in the ocean? Look, he's inside a whale. Do you see him? There, look at all the other sea animals that are inside the whale too. I'm the biggest thing inside the whale. And that's the end of the story. Did you like that one? Okay, let's do a little song, okay? It has some hand movements, so let's do them together. The waves in the ocean go up and down, up and down, up and down. The waves in the ocean go up and down all day long. The sharks in the ocean go snap, 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 snap. The sharks in the ocean go snap, snap, snap all day long. The fish in the ocean go swim, 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 swim. The fish in the ocean go swim, swim, swim all day long. The boats in the ocean go toot, 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 toot. The boats in the ocean go toot, toot, toot all day long. That's a pretty easy one. You could probably remember and sing it tonight. Here's a next fish book. This is sharks. Chomp, a shark romp. Look at all the different kinds of sharks. Do you see all the different kinds of sharks? There's lots of different kinds. There's not just one shark. I think I'm going to take this off so it's not falling when I'm reading the story. That's a good idea, right? I'm solving a problem. Chomp, a Shark Romp by Michael Paul. There are many different types of sharks alive today. There's a megamouth. See, megamouth means big, so look at, there's a big mouth shark. And this one, look, this one's a long-nosed shark, and look at his nose, it's really long. And this one's a blue shark, and you can see that the shark is blue. So a lot of times you can tell the sharks are named after the way they look. Some sharks are very gentle, like a whale shark. A whale shark is a gentle shark. But others are fierce, like a bull shark. This bull shark is very fierce. Some sharks are picky eaters, like a basking shark. Doesn't eat much, doesn't really like a lot of things. And other sharks will almost eat anything. Look what this one eats, like the sign that's on the back of your car. He'll even eat that. And his name is a tiger shark. And there are sharks that live together. Like, look, all the lemon sharks, they love to just stay together, kind of like in a school where they all stick together. And sharks that and there's some sharks that live alone. And that's like the cookie cutter shark. You would think the cookie cutter shark would want to be with other sharks so they could make some cookies, but I guess not. A few sharks like cold water, like the Greenland shark, but not that many sharks. Most like warmer water. But most of them like warmer. Like, look at the hammer shark. Do you see why they call him the hammer shark? He kind of looks like a hammer. Some sharks are hard to spot. Look, can you find the shark? It took me a minute to find the shark. See, let me show you really close. See, here's the eye, and here's the body, and here's the tail. Now we can see it, but it took a while to find it. Some are hard to find. While other sharks really shine. Look at this one, the lantern shark. It looks like a light, like a lantern. I like this shark, but and there are sharks that are awake in the day. Some sharks, and they're like the mako shark. And others that come out at night, that they like the night best. And they're like a pajama shark. Some sharks are bottom dwellers. Bottom dwellers mean that they like to be at the bottom of the ocean. They don't like to be up on the top of the ocean. And others are like surface breakers. They're called surface breakers. And that's the sharks that like to be at the top of the ocean. like the great white shark likes that. So someday you might want to go to an aquarium. We have one right here in Long Beach where you can go and you can see all kinds of fish and different animals and things, and it's a lot of fun. And sometimes they give the library discount tickets. And when they do, I always hand them out to the children. So maybe sometime you could take advantage of that. Okay? Now, one more book. And this one is about a goldfish, not a shark this time. And the goldfish, Gilbert the goldfish, wants a pet. Can you imagine that a goldfish wants a pet? Since a goldfish is a pet himself. But Gilbert does. I'm going to take this one off too. And let's see. Gilbert Goldfish Wants a Pet by Kelly DiPucchio. To any outsider, Gilbert had everything a goldfish could ever want. Look at his bowl, how pretty his goldfish. He has a castle and everything in his bowl. He has a magnificent castle. He has a lot of food, and but one thing Gilbert did not have, and that he so desperately wanted, he really wanted a pet. Sometimes he would imagine what he would have. Sometimes a little pet. Look, he thought maybe a ladybug, see that tiny ladybug? Or something big, like a pet donkey. Or something really, really big. Look, like a pet elephant. And look what the elephant's doing. He's giving him some water to swim in. That's funny, huh? Sometimes Gilbert imagined his pet would have fur, like a bear, or feathers, like a bird, or floppy ears, like a rabbit. So he had a big imagination. But every day and always, Gilbert imagined that he would have his own pet to care for. And then one day, a dog came to their house, and he started barking, barking, barking. Oh, whoa, and Gilbert was so happy. And see, and the dog is up there, and he's even licking at some water out of his bowl. And then Gilbert swam around, and he was so happy, and the dog was barking, and the dog was barking, and the dog was barking. The dog barked, and barked, and barked, and barked, and barked, and barked, and barked. Gilbert never dreamed a pet would be so noisy. He got kind of tired of the barking. And the dog kept drinking water out of his bowl. A week passed, and finally, the dog went away because it was people visiting his house. And a few days later, guess what came to his fish bowl? It was a mouse. So he thought, oh, a mouse is quiet. I think I'll want a mouse. Gilbert swam around and around in a happy circle. The mouse, who thought Gilbert was a large chunk of cheddar cheese, was disappointed, and he left because he thought Gilbert was cheese, and since he was just a fish, he wasn't interested. So that didn't work out. So more time passed, and Gilbert had just about given up on ever getting his own pet. And then something landed on his bowl. Hello, little fellow. It was a bee. He started to fly, and he buzzed around in a circle. And Gilbert jumped up and down, and they were so happy together. A pet, Gilbert said. I have a quiet, friendly pet. And then all of a sudden you heard whack. Guess what happened? Someone, well, you know what happened. I don't want to tell you the rest of the story. Oh, my poor fly. And poor Gilbert. He cried enough tears to fill a 10-gallon aquarium. Whoa, that's a lot of tears. He was very unhappy. In the morning, Gilbert opened his eyes and somebody was watching him. Gilbert gulped. Somebody flicked its long tail and whiskers. Can you see who that somebody might be? Can you tell what that is? At first, I wasn't paying attention, and I couldn't see what it was. And Gilbert cautiously swam around and around, and then Gilbert jumped, and somebody jumped. And Gilbert thought, I'm the creature. Whoa, a perfect pet. I have a perfect pet. You look kind of hungry, Gilbert said. Would you like to join me for breakfast? The creature moved in closer and closer and closer. And then it took a big bite of a delicious green flake. And the pink ones are really good too, said Gilbert. Would you like me to show you around the castle? Now, every day, Gilbert has a fluffy pet, a nice fluffy cat, and they have a great time together, so he finally got his pet. Okay, let's do our closing song. And then I want to tell you something, though. On the library website, downeylibrary.org, on Monday, there's going to be an animal show. And he's really good. And it's going to be on from 4 to 5 p.m., but then it will be on the rest of the week, too. So if you don't get a chance to watch it between 4 and 5, you could see it later. Okay, let's do our closing song, okay? This is so true. I like you, there's no doubt about it. I like you, there's no doubt about it. I like you, there's no doubt about it. You're my library friends. Have a good day. See you next time.